So after 6 months of training, you go to the Gracie Academy in Torrance, California, and challenge him.
Yep, I get there. I called Sam Rant, which was a general manager. I called him up and told him that I wanted to take this Gracie challenge that they had. Anyway, so what's your experience? And I told him, that I'd been doing this for a little while, did karate. And they said, well, come on in and we'll set you up with some guys, let you fight. So I go there, and they're telling me, don't bring any more than 2 or 3 people, no cameras. We're going to keep it small, low-key kind of thing. You just come in and we'll fight. Well, I take my cousins. I take 4 of my cousins and my girlfriend at the time. We go into this place in Torrance, and we go in the room, and Horian and Hoist come in, and they're talking to me, asking me questions about how long I've been training, what I was good at, and they watched me train, and this was mainly to meet these guys rather than it was to get in there and fight them. I was just excited about meeting them. And yeah, they take me upstairs to this place, and we walk in the door, and there is 100 people up there. One of the guys from the Wonder Years was up there. Al Bundy was there, and I was just whoa, I couldn't believe it. And they said, well, okay, well, I was like 180. It's like, well, we're going to put you up against this guy. He's a blue belt. And it was Joe Pardo, the guy fought in the UFC. So I get out there. And
wait. Did you put on gloves?
No, this was bare knuckle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they have a ref?
No.
How did it all go down?
They just said, you ready to fight?
Are there rounds or anything? Or
no rounds, so you just fight until you get beat.
Yeah, but did the other students go off to the side?
Everybody was in a circle, was in a big room. I got pictures of it. And they had video cameras there. First guy he put me in was with Joe Pardo. We get out there, I hit him once, he picks me up, puts me down, chokes me pretty fast. Could not believe that just happened. Like, whoa, that was fast. And but you drove from North Carolina, you want to do it again. So I was like, oh, all right, yeah, let's do it again. They put me up against another guy. I'm like, oh, geez, this is only getting better. So I fight this guy. We go out there, and he's being kind of a jerk, sticking his chin out at me, and I catch him. And I catch him flush and rock him, and put it on him. Yeah, I put it on him, and I was just surprised that I dropped it, And he gets me to the wall, takes me down, and mounts me, and I didn't know what to do from there. Like I said, this is 11 years ago, and he's punching me, so I tapped out, and he keeps hitting me, and I'm like, holy shit, man! And everybody's like, hey, man, it's over, so they get up, and I try to shake his hand, and the guy won't shake my hand. They're like, oh, he doesn't want to shake your hand. I'm like, well, whatever. So, I'm wiping myself off. I can't believe this is happening. I'm just getting mauled, by these guys. And putting my stuff back on. Hoist comes in. He says, do you want to fight again? And I was like, okay, I guess. I'll do it one more time. Well, you might as well. You're tough. And he's trying to get my cousins that were there just to watch me. He's trying to get them to fight. These guys have no experience training. So they're like, no, we're not going to fight. Well, I go back out, and the first thing I do, I ask this guy that I just fought, I said, let me fight this guy again. And he's like, nah. So they put me up against another guy. I fight this guy, and I'm starting to put it on him, after 10 minutes, and they call a draw. They're like, oh, time. We're just going to call this a draw after I start putting it on him, So it left kind of a bad taste in my mouth. They put me with 3 different guys, and they tried to tell me, yeah, well, I do this in one night, but yeah, you're not fighting 3 fresh guys either, so.
I got land, dude. I'm finished. Hey, just give me the. Come on, dude. Give me the. Come on, dude. What is it? Get the hell out of here. Get him right there.
Sir, please, come.
No, get my shorts, dude.
Jason Reinhardt is 18-0.
No one stopped him. He stopped everyone, but he hasn't fought anyone good. I'm gonna make him pay for it. I'm gonna take him down. I'm gonna pound him. I'm just gonna beat him up. Absolutely beat down. First round. I want to get out of there and go get some food.
I haven't seen that one. I don't care if it's 5 pounds off as long as you know you got to lose 3 pounds. I mean, yeah, you know, if you have to lose 3 pounds, it'll be, you know what I mean? I don't care if it's right or not.
Ready.
I didn't go in there.
No, I got cut in a knife fight. Well, kind of. I didn't have a knife.
He didn't have a knife, the guy did.
A box cutter.
Did it slice or did it stab you?
Both. I got
He
stabbed in
went
the heart
like that.
right here, and I got stabbed right here, and I got sliced all the way.
Yeah, then he's in the emergency room talking to the guy, and he's like, "Aren't you Superman?"
You look like Clark Kent. I'm like, damn, dude, how the fuck did I get here? And they had a big plate above my head, and I thought it was a spaceship. Go figure. Anyhow, regardless, the guy ended up showing up at the club, and I got him outside. I'm like, you gotta pay that girl your money that you owe her, or I'll take it out of your ass. He said, oh, I see what's going on here. And I just knew something. I didn't know how bad it was, but I grabbed him and I started punching, mounted him, armbarred him, hit him in the face. I tried to. I mean, hammer and fist him in the face, and
Oh,
about
then he tried to get
they're like
get
Spencer.
money.
They're like Spencer. They're like, dude, you better get up with your cut. And I got up and was trying to give me money, all his money. I'm like, no. I said, I don't want all your money, dude. I said, yeah, I just want you. I said, I know what you're trying to pull. I said, no, it's done now. And they're like, dude, you're cut bad. I'm like, fucking take me home. Yeah, that's when I got the car. I could smell it.
Smell what?
My guts were hanging out.
Get the fuck out of here.
My whole blue, the little blue sack was down here. Look how long that is. Just hanging out. So we're in the car. My buddy's like, he's like, you ain't that tough. I'm like, man, I'm not that bad. And I still haven't seen it. And I'm like, fuck, just take me to the house. And my buddy looked down, and I kept smelling something. And I looked down, I was like, yeah, take me to the house, man, quick. Start crying, baby.
All right, after I won the title the first time, I was in Atlantic City, and I had to go do a seminar. I think, Wilmington, North Carolina. And I remember showing up, and me and Pat went out there. So I didn't even get to sleep that night. I won the title. Flew straight out to Carolina, got picked up. Drove, I think it had to be 2.5 hours from the airport to Wilmington. And we were doing our seminar that day, and I remember just laying there half hungover because, well, I'd won the title, so I did some drinking. Anyway, and here comes this kid. He had to be a good 200 pounds, wearing Highline Community College wrestling stuff. And I was like, what in the hell? I was tripping because that's where I went to school. I went to junior college at Highline in Seattle. And here comes this kid wearing Highline Community College stuff. And he comes up to me and he introduced himself. I'm Spencer Fisher. And I was like, yeah. His uncle was my junior college wrestling coach. Go on that one. So I remember we were rolling there. I was like, son of a bitch, this kid is coming after. He goes hard. And sure enough, it had to be 6 months, 7 months later. He moved to Iowa, and there he was. And I remember sparring the first time. He would just come forward. His striking wasn't anything like it was now, but he'd just come forward and you'd hit that head and just and I'd be trying to lay him out, and he never stopped coming every day, coming in, and he just kept coming forward, swinging when he can, and I just kept trying to move by, and I remember one time, I was on a roll one day feeling good. I think I was getting ready for maybe BJ Penn or something like that, and I faked him out to his stomach, hit him with a good body shot, faked him, and I threw a kick, bang, right upside the head, and down he went. And I remember, first I was like, ooh, you okay? Pat went over to see if he's okay. I remember turning around going, because you hit him so many times, you swear to God, you're like, either I hit like a feather or, it was frustrating. So Spencer just never stopped, man. Never stopped coming forward, ever. And I remember that day he failed. So I'm still sparring. 30 minutes later he goes, am I making sense? And I said, huh? He goes, am I making sense what I'm saying? I go, you ain't been talking for 30 minutes. I go, Pat! I go, Spencer's done. I go, I don't know what's wrong with the man. He's saying crazy stuff. And he goes, is it that bad? I go, it's that bad. He's repeating himself. Am I making sense? And I'm like, no one's even talking to you. He goes, no one's talking to me? I was just yelling, that's it. He's done. And sure enough, man, look at him today. The kid he can lay out anybody. And, I remember him when he came in, you knew he was going to be something special just because he was in every day. Kid was like me, lived in the gym, trained in the gym. And now, man, he's just a threat. He's laying everybody out. And I remember he and I went, it had to be a year ago. All of a sudden, I'm the one going, ooh, oh my, I'm like, oh my God, what happened? All the guys I used to beat on are whooping me now, him and Marshall. So, yeah, Spencer's come a long way, man. I'm just proud of him. Every single day I see him fight, every time he wins, you know, or loses, just every time he's out there doing his thing, I'm just proud of him. 'Cause I remember the 200-plus pounder wearing Highline Community College stuff when I first met him, and it's just been a long ride. It's been fun to watch him.